started. I want to know what you think is the most important video platform to be working on for you. Because I think it's different for a lot of people. But I want to know what the most important video platform for you is and why.
Yeah. Okay.
We're good. They'll be alright. I got you. I appreciate the passion.
Okay, look, I love all the short form stuff. I love Instagram. I love TikTok. But for me, the thing that converts, the thing that puts more dollars in the bank account is YouTube.
Guys, again, if you're having a conversation, I love you. Just, let's cut it out. Thank you. Go ahead.
Hold closer.
Yeah, hold me closer. No, the mic closer.
One more time.
Hold me closer.
One more time. Hold you closer.
Thank you. All right.
So for me, originally it was Facebook. Before they made the algorithm change about 3 years ago, we were doing a whole ton of Facebook video, and then it kind of went more to a pay-to-play platform. And as it went more pay-to-play, we switched a lot of our video over to Instagram. And that's been paying dividends since the change. IGTV still kind of sucks for us, honestly, so Reels and short form has been taken off for a lot of our agents, and that's kind of what they're focused on.
Okay, hey. Who here has a YouTube channel in their market? Yes! What? Who here is doing business? I don't care how many subscribers you have. Who's it? There we go. You guys are doing business on YouTube? Yeah, you are.
All right, also raise your hand if you stuck some videos on YouTube and they got 10 views and you don't know why. All right, that's also why we're here to get better.
We're going to sort that out right now.
All right, so Brad, listen. You do well. People call you from YouTube. You built this great business on YouTube. But tell me where people are messing up on YouTube. Like, why are the people posting videos that are getting no business? What are most of them doing wrong?
Well, I'll tell you what. There's a whole bunch of Facebook groups out there where you can go and learn how to crush it on YouTube. We got Real Estate YouTube Mastermind that's run by a couple of our good friends, Malcolm Lawson, Christina Smallhorn. And if you go there, what you'll realize is that there is nothing wrong with you. There's nothing about you that won't resonate on YouTube. There's nothing about me that hits so uniquely in my market that makes it that only I can succeed. Because I can tell you, I'm looking out at someone right now, Kelly McKelvey, one of my favorite agents in my market, is sitting back about 10 rows. She does millions on real estate. She sells millions of dollars in real estate. In my market, we use the same videographer from time to time. The reality is that anyone can be successful on YouTube if you continue to upload.
So consistency, is that what you're saying?
No, if you can, yeah.
That's what we mean. Consistency is Canadian for American, whatever you just said. What do you got?
So pretty much, if you want to be on Instagram, you just have to be bougie, like me.
Pictures in front of horses?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. No, it's the same sort of Instagram. Whatever you're going to consistently use is probably going to be the platform that's right for you. If you guys use YouTube all the time, you may want to look into developing your YouTube. Use Instagram all the time, you may want to start with YouTube. You haven't started with that yet. So I would say whatever platform you're most comfortable with, then dive into that one. So we've changed over the years. We've become more and more comfortable with Instagram, so that's what we do a lot of video on. We do a lot of different types of video, but the ones that do the best are usually the ones that are the most authentic. So we feel like it gives us a platform to connect with people better. And we've even gone away from video shoots feeling so professional, and we're trying to edit them to make sure that they feel very authentic to the viewer, because that's the thing that I think is getting the views, is the connection with the real estate agent, not just that you have a cool bougie photo shoot.
So raise your hand if you want to do video, but you don't want to edit video. All right. Talk to me about finding good video editors. How do you work with a video editor? How do you make that work?
Okay.
You
You all want to make sexy, cool videos. You all want to get clients. You all want to do more luxury. You don't want to do all that stuff. Here's the thing. Don't look to just other real estate videographers. Don't go and follow other real estate agents. Go and follow people on YouTube that are creating the kind of content that excites me. For me, that was Peter McKinnon, that was Matty Hoya. These were guys who were filmmakers. They're filmmakers, not like a Martin Scorsese. They were making a film or a movie or what it was like to go camping in their area. For me, I thought, oh, I can make that? I can make stuff like that that looks that cool? I realized I could do that in my market, on my clients' homes. I could be the hype man that they needed, right? So what I did was I went and searched people on YouTube that were content creators in my marketplace. Not guys that are doing real estate. I don't care about guys who are shooting real estate videos, because those guys will sell their services to anyone who will buy it. I wanted to learn how to do it myself so I could actually put the final touches, put my signature on it. And then I wanted to reach out to people who are creating content. So if you're looking to create content in your market, go on YouTube and search Dallas Content Creator. Go on Instagram, shoot Dallas Videographer. Find someone who's got the style and the substance that you want to capture for your content and hire them. Who cares? It's better if they're not in real estate. Because then they will bring all the baggage of what they think you want.
Yeah, who thinks listing videos are boring? Right? So, so stop hiring the guy that makes the boring listing videos to make your videos. Go out and find somebody that's making exciting videos and see if you can adapt them to real estate. Right, what do you got?
Yeah, I agree.
Nice.
I mean, the only addition I would make is look for a good storyteller. If you find a good storyteller, you probably have a videographer that can help you. If you're not on the creative side, if you are on the creative side and you know what you want, you know the look and feel that you want, which is kind of where I am, then don't give up. Interview as many videographers, editors as you want to. Have them do a test shoot for you, sit down with them, go through a full kind of editing. A lot of times the newer videographers work with us to sit down with me for an hour and go through a 2-minute video. And we'll go like second, and then second. Then, the second time they do a video for us, it'll be like 30 minutes. Then about the third time they shoot a video for us, they pretty much know exactly what I'm looking for and they can nail it.
So what I'm taking from that is you want to hire a videographer or an editor or whatever, know that the first time you work with them, they're not going to get it right. It's going to take them 3, 4, 5 revisions. And that's going to take them 3, that's going to take them 2. Have the patience if you know you're working with somebody that has talents. So my next question is, I don't know if you guys have talked to Brad outside of this, but I like to think he's a pretty average Canadian. But when you see him on his videos, he's got this energy about him, right? It's like he's gonna pop out of the screen with how excited he is about the house and all that energy he has. Even it starts to kick in when he's on stage a little bit too. And right, it's the same thing. You have your on-screen energy, and I want to know because sometimes I get from like, I have Sam guys, 169th Street. I hope you like it. Right? Again, that's awful. So, where do you guys find your on-screen energy?
Okay, did you notice Tom? Who wanted to see Tom's, his Apple Watch today and see how many steps he put on? In those 2 hours, right? He's like, hey, what's up? Hey guys, who's doing this? Am I right? Yes or yes? Yes or yes? Right? Tom was going around, he was putting on miles because he knows you've got 4,000 people in the room and people's attentions are the most valuable things on earth and they're going to be gone in a second. In a second, it's only energy. People want and attract energy. Have you ever seen that TikTok where that guy has very serious face, and then they do a hip with a baby, and then he smiles. And what happens when he smiles? The baby's all smiling. So if you're not bringing energy and excitement, if you're not hyped about the properties that you're selling, the greatest privilege on earth, a privilege where $5,000 or $6,000 difference on a sale price can be the difference between your clients being able to pay out their mortgage and move on with their life, or all of a sudden having to continue to feel like they're under the pressure and stress of debt. If you've ever fought with your spouse, I almost bet you 1,000,000 times over it was over money. What our privilege to do is to do our very best work every time. Who's going to be the hype man? Who's going to bring the excitement and the energy if it's not you? So for me, it's like such a privilege to be able to list a property. I'm going to give it my best effort every time.
So for me, I'm just an actor at it. I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
You would see what
Well, Ray also has the silkiest, smoothest voice out of anybody, so I understand.
So, well, that becomes a problem because if you do have a lower voice or if you're kind of a boring sounding person like me, then your on-screen persona has to be a little bit different because one of the things that happens as soon as you get in front of the camera will mute who you naturally are. So you have to be a little more invigorated. You have to have a little more energy than you normally do so that when it comes through editing, it looks normal. Or else you're going to be a normal person and people are going to say, oh, that's a good video, but you just look bad. And the reason why they say that is because you do, because the camera is muting you. So this is kind of how I normally am in real life. This is probably what I would sound like. So this is what I would do on screen. Hey everybody, my name's Ray, and I'm going to tell you about this amazing project that's coming out. So if you know me in real life, that's like super energetic. But when it comes through on camera, it just looks like the normal me. And so we find that we have to get outside of our shell a little bit. And that's the biggest challenge, I think, in creating the videos I had to overcome. I didn't like to see myself on videos, I didn't like to analyze those moments, but I knew that I had to in order to get better with it.
That's right. You times two. You times two. That's what Ray does. And the thing is that Ray, you never mistake Ray for me or me for Ray. Right? Visually, maybe on that front. Yeah, but in reality, though, because you're so you don't have to ever fake it, right?
Right. You times two.
You times two.
Oh my goodness. Timex 2022. Ray and Brad, you times two. Corniest thing I heard all night.
I know.
Sorry. I like this guy.
No, that's okay.
So look, we talked about, a video should talk about having the energy. We talked about finding an editor, all that fun stuff. But look, I also have to go on appointments, right? I also have to prospect. I also have to watch my TV shows. I have other things I need to do. How do I dedicate all the time I need to do a video?
Well, I don't know. What do you want? Like, how do you get anything that's hard to get easily? Like, how do you get anything of value without exchanging something of value for it? Right? Like, that's what we did early on. Now our YouTube channel gets watched 15 minutes out of every minute. So every minute that passes, we get 15 minutes out of every hour of the day, 24 hours a day, every week, every year.
How insane is that? That means in an hour that just passed, 15 people were watching Brad's channel for an hour straight.
No, what that means is that the 10 days that I'm out of the country, we will have 140 days, 24-hour days of our content watched. That's the power of it. So if you think, hey, I don't have time for it now, it's like, wait, if you want to continue to prospect, cold call, door knock, do whatever you're doing, keep doing that. But if you create content that people will watch for years and years and years to come, you're going to find yourself very soon on the other side of that matrix where there's so much content being watched, so much of ever-presence in the market that people will be cold calling and door knocking you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah, I think the only thing to add to that is it does take a lot of time. One of the things that takes the most time is trying to be super creative with every single listening video you do. And I actually suggest against that. I think it's a good idea to come up with a good template, a good brand that people can rely on. As a matter of fact, I was at this chili cooking competition, and a guy walks up to me and he's like, Pixel Properties. I recognize your videos. I'm like, oh, great. So my wife and I are shopping for a house. We're looking for a specific type of master bedroom. We want some big windows. And in most of your videos, I know right about where the master bedroom is. And we just kind of zoom to that part and watch the master bedroom. If it's a match, we send it to our agent. If not, we move on. So we have a very specific template that we use, but within that template, we do things that are creative, but we don't get bogged down with the creative around a listing video. We try to represent our clients in the best possible light, putting the house in the best possible light, and we try to bring our agents to life within that house. Otherwise, the other videos that we do for ourselves, we can take as much time as we want and be super creative. But with the listing videos specifically, we try to follow a pattern or a template. And that is set in stone for us, and it creates a brand for the marketplace. And every time they watch one of our listing videos, they know what to anticipate, they know what to expect. And I had someone say before your logo even shows up, I know it's one of their videos.
I love that. I love that. Who here has trouble coming up with creative ideas ever, right? Does anybody know I watched my scooter listing video? That was 2 years ago. It's the last home video I made. I've been living off that ever since. Because I had trouble coming up with creative ideas. Yeah, I peaked. That's why I'm here to do that.
That's around the time that we were talking about this concept, and our friend shot a listening video and pulled a sandwich out of his pocket. It was funny.
Yeah, it was pretty.
But it's really hard. Like, how are you going to talk with
what's
sandwich in your
next?
pocket video?
Well, I think it does bring me back to another point, which Josh, our tonic speaker over here, so eloquently shouted out. Right? Look, you go and get videographers, you go and find video people and editors, and then they send you a listing video, and you're like, oh, this sucks. Right? Like, what did you send them that you wanted it to look like? Right? If you're just sending an editor or videographer out on their own to make something and you hope it's what you want, like, that's not a good way to do it. Look at Ray's videos, look at Brad's videos, look at some other people's videos. Go find your favorite freaking listing videos and send them to your video person and say, hey, I want it to look like this. And you'll see your results start to get better. So I highly encourage you to rip these guys off as much as possible. You're really passionate about that, right, Ray?
Yeah. I to be honest, I totally hate the concept of rip off and duplicate whenever it's online, because everyone in the world online sees that you're the number two with that idea.
It's rip off and be inspired by.
I know Brad had this ballet video.
Yeah.
So I think we've talked about this in our ATV group area too, but it's really great to rip off the idea or the concept and then figure out a way to make it your own. Because that's where your own brand and your own creativity will come through. Because if you take one of Brad's videos and you copy it word for word, you're not going to pull it off because it's not you, but his video is totally him. And actually, even if you're in his market, YouTube will start recommending his video to the person that searched for your video. So it's a better idea to take the concept or the theory and then to make it your own, figure out how to do that, get some help.
Yeah.
Alright.
I would say one thing about this.
Are you?
Yeah, just one thing. You make two things.
Canadian politeness, though, which is getting permission to say is one thing. Go ahead.
Okay. So here's the deal. Everyone that's been up here tonight has been like noteworthy, right? The people you talk about, right? Like Zach. Come on, you talk about Zach, right? We talk about Glenda, but we talk about the people who are up here tonight because they're doing something noteworthy in their marketplace. So if all you do is rip off someone else, it's not going to be noteworthy. So the argument that I have for creativity is it actually in line with Ray. It's don't do it on every video. You will exhaust yourself. We have clients to serve, and that's more important. But pick some moments throughout the year to do something that will completely shock your audience. Something that's different, something that's exciting, something that's meaningful. And if you can do that, what you'll find is the buzz about your brand will start to grow. People in your market will start to talk about you, and that is the one and only way to really grow your sphere of influence. Is get other people to be part of your sphere. And that influence grows when you do something that's noteworthy or unique. If you just do something like everyone else, you're going to find yourself with the same results as everyone else. And then complaining when they change the price of leads.
All right, we gotta wrap up here with these two. I'm gonna ask you one more thing. I want to frame the question a little bit. He's got all these beautiful $1 million listings. The houses all look amazing, and I know we're gonna be sitting there saying, "Yeah, Brandon, like, of course you can make cool listing videos. You got all these cool listings. My San Antonio listing $180,000 and the front door's falling off. Like, what am I gonna do about that, right?" But I want to set the stage because one of Brad's first and most popular videos was that he went out, right? Him and Tila, his wonderful wife Tila, who's really the whole brains behind this operation. They went to somebody else's listing, right? Got permission and shot $1 million tours in someone else's listing. So there is no excuse, right? There's no excuse you can get out there and do it. So I want to wrap from you two. We got a bunch of people that want to do video, because that's what happens every single year. Tom says video matters, and then nobody does it. So what do you want to do to say to them, to inspire them to actually take action when they leave here on Friday to do some video? Let's go. Come on. Inspire the people.
All right. Yeah, my God, I don't know what you guys should do. I don't know what you should do. I don't know what you want. But I can tell you whatever you want probably is going to take a lot more work and commitment than you believe. It's going to take a lot more work and commitment than you believe. So for me, like my very first listing video, I went, yeah, okay. When you walk into the summit, there is a big thing that says, I'm all in. And you can take a nice little Instagram photo there, and you can pretend that you're all in. But it's going to be cool to see who really is all in the next 3 to 6 months. Because it's going to suck. It's going to suck in December and in January when there's not hot sales. When the market turns, it's going to suck. But I'll tell you what, when you do all of this stuff, when you actually go all in on video and you continue to create that video, you're going to find that when that market turns, you're going to be market proof. I built my business in a down market where only 40% of listings were selling. And every other agent said, there's no ROI. If I spend money on video, there's only 40% chance I'm going to sell it. Well, I'll tell you what, when you build a strong brand, we actually double in 19% of our listings. That's 4.5 times the market average. Why? Because people are paying attention. Because people think, oh, I don't know, the guy looks like he knows the house. I'm not going to call my sister, cousin, uncle, friend, that guy from school. I'm going to call him. I can trust him. He seems honest. He's not pretending to be something he's not. I'll call him and I'll buy a house from him. Build your market. Build your audience over the next 6 to 9 months. And if it shifts, you're going to absolutely crush during the down times, and when the good times come back again, oh my gosh, you guys, see you at the top.
Better say something good about those.
Agree. I mean, honestly, everything that we shared up here has been nothing new, right? Like we're the best video hype men because all we're doing is telling you guys stuff that you've heard for the last 3 or 4 years. As a matter of fact, the little talk you referenced, I said on stage that in the future we wouldn't just be real estate companies, we'd be media companies that specialize in real estate and the community. We're here now. So if you're still not doing video at this juncture, it's not like, oh, I need to do video so I can get ahead. No, you're way behind. Way behind. The top producers in your marketplace, if they're not doing video, this is an incredible opportunity for you. But most of them already are. Most of them have 1 to 2 video companies on retainer. Most of them know exactly who to call. So you're way, way behind. So it's not, it's kind of like what Brad said. I don't know what you want. I know I talked to several, I talked to Jeremy and I talked to a couple of you, Matt Cheney, if he's still here. And I was like, hey, I'm going to talk about video, and I've been racking my brain all day on what could I say that everyone out there would be like, oh, I've never thought about it that way before. And there's nothing new. We can use our cell phones, we can use professional videographers, you can use a professional editor, you can use an app on your phone. You can post it on Instagram, you can post it on YouTube. This is the same stuff we've been talking about for like 2-3 years. This is nothing new. So I would say it's past time that you got involved. If you're not doing video at a really high level, it's past time that you started studying it. If you don't know what shirt color that your audience preferences, maybe you should start to look into some of the analytics. Maybe you start to see how long people watch your videos before they fall off. It is past time for you to dive in, not only for your clients that can help serve them, but also for your family, so that you can make them more money, so that you can have fun, so that you can get a couple more vacations a year.
Brad Brad McCallum and Ray Ellis.